What's up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? It's 510 Raider. And damn, it has been nearly 3 months since I've been able to recap a Raiders victory. Nearly 3 whole damn months. And there's 2 players offensively that I want to give a shout out to. And no, neither one of them are Brock Bowers. Yes, he's having a great year. But because he's getting all this love and attention by the Raiders media, I want to give a couple other players their flowers. One of them is running back Amir Abdullah. I appreciate that this guy's a 10-year veteran. He wasn't the starter initially beginning of the season, but of course due to injuries, whenever his number is called upon, he's ready. He got in the end zone in the fourth quarter, and the way he was playing, I'm glad he punched one in. Another player I want to give a shout out to is Aiden O'Connell. This guy is not a scrambling / running quarterback. He is a prototypical pocket passer. I do believe I've said that in previous videos. As the first quarter is coming to an end, it's about maybe like 50 seconds and counting down. It's 2nd and 7. He drops back. Nobody's open. So he just takes off and runs for a first down. I personally didn't see it coming. Then at the beginning of the fourth quarter, it's a 3rd and 3. He drops back. It looks like he's about to get sacked. And as I'm watching the play, I'm like, damn it. But then somehow, some way, he gets out of it. And it's like he literally backs up an extra 15 damn yards. And he just throws it up. And who else? Amir Abdullah comes up with the first down. There were little plays like that really showed me how bad the team wanted to get this one. Offensively, it wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't what you would call a great game, but it was the cleanest game that they've played all season long. And the one key thing that sticks out, our offense did not turn the ball over. This was the first game of the season that the Raiders offense did not turn the ball over. And go figure, the one game where there's no interceptions thrown, there's no fumbles lost. You get a damn win. My homeboy that was watching the Monday night game with me, every time he's come over to watch a game, as he's leaving, one thing that he always says is, I want to see what it looks like to have a game where we don't turn the ball over. And hell, what do you know? That's what it looks like. It looks like a victory. Now, defensively, as always, it was nice to see the boys go out there and fight. I saw some balls get batted down. Our defense made Mac Jones uncomfortable the whole game. And one player on defense I'm going to shout out is Isaiah Palamau, 3rd-year safety. He forces 2 first-half fumbles. I'll probably say the first one stuck out to me a little more because of the way they showed it on the highlights. How he sees the runner, and he just punched it out. The second one was nice because the Jaguars were driving to score before the first half ended, and Palomau's forced fumble prevented points from potentially being scored. As the fourth quarter was coming to a close, I was hoping we'd put up a few more points to really put it out of reach. But no, of course, we gotta wait till the clock hits all 4 zeros. But when time expired and it said final score, I'm not even gonna say I was happy. It was more just like a sigh of relief. If I'm personally happy about anything, is that I'm happy for the players and I'm happy for the coaches. There's been many weeks where Antonio Pierce goes up to the podium to address the media and he says, everybody's showing up, everybody's working hard, everybody's working their ass off. I could even recall Max Crosby in the post-game locker room saying the same thing. Everyone's showing up, everybody's working their ass off, et cetera, et cetera. Then leading into the Jaguar game, I'm listening to Raiders Rundown here on YouTube, and ESPN Raiders insider Paul Gutierrez is being interviewed on a podcast. And it's crazy how he says, going into this locker room, at 2 and 12, usually you see players blaming one another, checked out. He's like, you don't see that in this locker room. If anything, these players, they're surprised, they're confused, they're showing up every day, they're watching film, they're putting in the work, They're going out there and they're giving it their all, and it's not translating into wins. After I heard him say that on that Raiders platform, this win made me happy for the players. Even the next day on Monday, listening to the Locked On Raiders podcast here on YouTube, the host, your boy Q, who's also a member of Raiders media, who's in the press conferences and in the locker rooms, says how he walks into the locker room and the one thing that he notices is Mark Davis go up to every single locker, shaking all the players' hands, congratulating them on the win. And I know there's a lot of fans out there, you're not happy with the win because all you care about is that draft pick. I'm not one to judge. You have the right to root for what you want to root for. If you want a better draft pick, that's your right to want. I've stated a few times on my previous videos, personally, I don't give a damn about a draft pick. I want to win. So when Antonio Pierce addressed the media post-game and he was asked about fans' reaction about wanting a better draft pick, when I heard him say, we don't give a shit about a draft pick, we don't give a shit about your fantasy team, all we care about is winning, hearing that from the head coach made me happier than the actual win. It's one thing when fans say, I want to tank. It's even more annoying when they say, oh, this team is tanking. Because if you've been watching them play during that losing streak, no, they were not tanking. I'm just glad that the team's effort of going out there and giving it their all, playing their ass off week in and week out, finally got rewarded. It's been a long season for the team. It's been a long season for us fans. It's been a long 10 weeks of loss after loss after loss after loss. I'm glad we don't got to go through Christmas saying 11 straight losses. And at least now, we're not going to end the season losing 13 straight. We might end it losing 2 straight, but I'm glad it ain't 13. And that's all I have for y'all tonight. As always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope all of you have enjoyed your Christmas Eve, and I hope all of you have a Merry Christmas.